Don't think that in a minute it will be better. You'll be better. You'll be more attractive or clever, or it'll be the right time then. Right now is the right time, because if you're watching this video, it means that you've been thinking about this for so long. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. No one wants to feel scared, yet fear is something that's holding us all back from doing what we want, when we want, and living the life we want to live. Because any new task, anything we're trying out, that fear that something's gonna go wrong, all this stuff happens and it makes us stop, stay still, not act in a way that's going to help to achieve that thing. You just think about something else, procrastinate. You know the drill, because I know you've done it before, because if you hadn't, you wouldn't be watching this video. I learned these really quick hacks which are going to help you to know what to do when you feel scared, so you stay motivated and on point. So the first thing you need to do is to understand what fear is all about, because fear is there as a motivator. It's trying to get you to do something, to act, to be something more. Let's think about this. If there's a snake on the floor and you know it's poisonous, you're going to look at it and you're going to be scared. It's going to make you jump away from it. Again, it's just trying to say there's something dangerous here and something needs to happen so that you're able to feel safe and secure. And the problem is that your brain thinks anything risky is something scary and it's something dangerous, so it's something you shouldn't do, you should move away from, or stay still and not act at all. Hope that it all goes away, when really what you need to start to think about is this: how can you start to motivate yourself so that you see fear as a signpost, just trying to share there's something really exciting about to happen here, something that you need to act on, and rather than always run away from that feeling, you need to be able to feel comfortable in that feeling. So the first step is to understand that fear is a motivator. It's there trying to help you just to notice something, just to see there's something not right, or something that you really want and something you need to work towards in order to go and get. The second step is to work out a new action when you feel scared, because again, not all those scary things that happen to you are a poisonous snake. These things aren't actually going to hurt that much or hurt at all. Instead, let's work out a new way to relate to it. Rather than running, how can you sit still? How can you work out a way to go out and get it, to do it, to achieve it, to live and achieve something whilst feeling that sense of fear, dread, anxiety, tension? Because remember, it's just trying to point you in the right direction, saying, don't mess this up. You need to make sure you get this right. But really, does it need to get right the first time? You can do it as many times as you want and it's all okay. By working out what you do when you feel scared, instead of running away or staying still, it's going to mean you're going to feel more prepared, more in control, and more confident. Remember, confidence is just knowing what to do at any given situation. I'm going to add a link to my video on confidence above my head right about now, which is going to help you to be more confident. But we'll get back on topic of feeling scared, of that sense of fear that's running through all of our brains if we don't know what to do in that situation. So think about how you're going to do it. What new way of relating to that feeling are you going to have? I was watching this really interesting video actually by someone called Prince EA or Prince Air. By me even saying that, I don't know if I'm saying it right, so I felt a sense of fear. Will I get that right? But I'll link to his channel in the video description and also above my head. On point with this is, he said there's a great technique that he uses, which is to count to 5. And after 5, he has to go out and do that thing. It's just about going, okay, I can feel the fear and do it anyway. Know that he has the power to know what to do in that situation so that he can feel scared, he can recognize that emotion, but he's worked out a new way in order to relate to it so that he's going to go out and do it, achieve things, do something. And he's got a channel with millions and millions of subscribers, so he must be doing something right. Remember, it's all about learning that new way that you feel comfortable with when you feel scared, so that rather than being scared and running away, you're feeling scared and going, I know what to do. If I just do this and that and this, it all works out. I'll be fine. The third thing that we need to focus on is what you're feeling scared of. And this is something that takes me a long time as a therapist to work through with clients. So don't expect an answer right away, because we might be scared of something that we don't even know we're scared of. It might be back in our head so far that we might have to go and do some really deep digging in order to know what that thing is. As an example, you might be scared of something happening from your past when you were a kid. You can't even remember what that thing is. So you need to work out, okay, you might not remember what that situation was, what exactly happened, but that's okay, because we're just going to work on the emotions, because the emotions are coming up and you feel that feeling just like it happened yesterday. That's normal. That's okay, because just like happiness, we feel as happy as we did the first time we did something, such as ride a roller coaster. see a pretty person that we want to go and talk to, get excited about something like a holiday or finishing exams. It's normal for those feelings to come up. It's just the way that we relate to them, because some of those fears might not actually be, honestly, on point with where you are now. That spider that crawled across the floor, it might not be dangerous. It looks scary, but actually it might not be. And that's okay, because we just need to notice what that thing is, notice what's going on for us, and relate to that feeling in a different way. To go, okay, I understand that my emotions are trying to help me here. That's great. Thanks, emotions. I really appreciate that. But you're not on point at the moment. By knowing what you feel scared of, it's going to allow you just to recognize that feeling of fear and be able to process it in a different way, so that you're able to think to yourself, okay, well, instead of me being scared all the time about doing new things, is this thing actually that scary? Is it okay for me to feel scared? Because remember, fear is a motivator. Can I feel scared and try? See what happens. Because if you're able to do that, you have more power over your life, and you're able to go out and try new things, achieve what you wanted to achieve. Something that you can start to focus on, which is step number 4, is to work out how you can see fear as something which is promising, exciting, somewhere where you can grow and develop with. Because remember, fear is just a motivator. It's trying to get you on point with where you want to get to. So if we see something that fills us with a little bit of fear, dread, and anxiety, instead of running away from it, see it as something important. See it as something to be excited about. Well, I feel scared to try that. So rather than me being scared to do it, I know how I'm going to process this. My new way, as I said in step 2, of working out what you need to do instead of running away. How can I get excited about this? Because if I'm scared, it must be something really important, something that I really want to go out and get, because maybe the end result has been something you've been dreaming of for so long. That's why people try new things, change jobs, change relationships, start YouTube channels. It's just about going, okay, I don't know what I'm doing to begin with, but if I'm scared to do it, probably it's something important for me, something that I want, a new life. I mean, how exciting does that feel? I know when you feel that fear, you're going backwards, going, whoa, I can't even think about doing something new, so I'm just gonna stop. Remember, if you see that fear and walk forward instead and go, wow, I can't wait to give this a go. I know I might get it wrong a couple of times, but that's okay, because it's worth me putting the effort in and working out the ways to do it so that I can live that happier life. Then all of a sudden that fear isn't so scary. It's not so bad. In fact, what we've just done there is change the fear from a negative emotion and spun it into a positive one. That's what I want you to start to think about. The last thing I want to talk to you about today, which is step number 5, which is to believe in yourself. Because something that always happens is that you'll watch a video, you'll read a book, you'll feel motivated and driven, but there'll be one thing that holds all of us back, which is not believing in ourselves. We go, well, this is all great that this person's made a YouTube channel, this person's become a millionaire, this person's tried a new job, ask that person out, but that's not me. I can't do it because I'm not good enough. There's something wrong with me. I'm too short, I'm too tall, I'm too fat, I'm too thin, whatever it is. So we feel that when we get to a different state of being, like going to the gym all the time, or being cleverer, getting richer, better job, moving house, whatever it is, we will be worthy to try that thing. We'll be confident enough, so then we won't feel scared. That's not true, unfortunately, because if it was true, everyone would just be waiting all the time, and everyone would be rich, everyone would be successful, because they would know where they needed to get to make that step, to try that thing, to live the life that they want to live. And right now is the best time for you to start anything. Don't wait. Don't think that in a minute it will be better. You'll be better. You'll be more attractive or cleverer, or it'll be the right time then. Right now is the right time, because if you're watching this video, it means that you've been thinking about this for so long. You made it so far into this video that it must have struck a chord with you. You know that you need to make a start. You need to try something. And that might be really tough in itself, because you might not know the best next step, but that's okay, because follow the other steps in this video. Know that you can try new things, adapt, change, stick in that fear, in that feeling of scaredness, and know that you'll get to there in the end. Believe that right now is the right time for you, because it 100% is. You are good enough. You can do it. And that's what I want to leave you with today. Work on those 5 steps. Understand that you are good enough, you can do it, you have the confidence to go out and be that person that you want to be. Stop being stunted by fear and start using it. And if anything doesn't make sense or you want to ask me any questions, why don't you leave them in the comment section? Also, something that might be applicable to you is to work on your dreams too. So I'm going to add my dreams playlist into the description box below, just to give you an idea about how dreams and emotions all morph together to make you feel scared to try things also. Remember to like this video and subscribe if you've enjoyed it, and also I look forward to seeing you next time. Take care, bye bye.